Cheers, guys. Welcome back, Gambler. Playing a little Lost Ark. Wanted to give you guys a little rundown. It's been a few days since I've been able to play just because of work. I come home and I'm just completely exhausted. So I'm going to try to do as much recording as possible and then have material for next week saved up for you guys. So try to put a video out a day. I know that might be maybe unrealistic, but those are my expectations for myself for having at least some content that I can throw up. So if you can't see, I've ended up getting my guy up to over 1,000. All I've been doing was my chaos dailies, my guardian dailies, and then I've been doing some of the island stuff, like trying to. I was maxed on all of my available missions, I guess, or so I've been trying to do some of these, like the adventures, quests. I still have a lot of these to do, but what my plan is moving forward. So I'm gonna start recording like right now. Like right now, I'm standing in Roandal, and then the next area, if you can see, for like the main storyline, is going to Phaeton. Phaeton is the next area, so we can unlock our tier 4 chaos dungeons. I'm gonna end up recording those and start releasing that content. So the next few videos are going to be hopefully doing the main story quest line for Phaeton, getting that finished up. If there's dungeons, like anytime you do an area, you're going to have like, you know, that last part of the main quest line is going to be like a dungeon-esque kind of finisher. So I'll try to separate those videos out. You know, if you enjoy that content, it's gonna be fun. You're gonna be able to see the Mayhem warrior in you know, in its glory. You know, smashing through everything. Right now, so that's my plan. Is gonna be, you know, tweaking my build a little bit. I've got my engravings, you know, pretty much set in stone, so I'm not really going to be able to tweak my gear unless I get really lucky. So, for example, I can hit my character. So my keen blunt is getting 7 from my stone. So I could easily, like, if I didn't do this, if I hadn't done my engravings, I would just be able to throw a legendary or a rune, whatever, like the next tier after this one, and just throw it in there and not have to worry about, you know, keeping my keen blunt up. But I want to keep, if I can get a better one and cut, like first of all, find a better stone. Like if this one is keen blunt, but it only got +6. I need +7. So like that's a good example of, in order for me to see this, I need another one that has +7. See, I barely missed on this one. Like this has way more vitality, but it didn't. It just didn't work out because I need 7. You know. So, anyways, if I can cut a better one, I can keep replacing my gear. But like I said, so that's kind of the update for the videos. I'm gonna be recording the new areas. As soon as we get that new chaos dungeon unlocked. I'm gonna try to steer away from just posting my dailies, unless maybe I can get some feedback if you guys are enjoying that. And then continuing with the main story quest line, and then I'm gonna start making some videos. So maybe start working on some of the island soul collections. Another thing I wanted to share, I was looking at is, you can go down here on the bottom and look up collectibles, and then you can start working on the island souls. So you click collectibles, and you can see, like, I'm 0 of 10 for the tier 1 areas. You know, this is North Vern, this is Laterra. Oh, yes. And so, like, this is like a tier 1 area, this is tier 1 area, this is kind of a tier 1, tier 2 area next to that mountain-esque snowy area that was like kind of third that we went to. So I'm gonna start. I'll make some of those videos, starting to collect all the island souls, and that's kind of my plan. With you know, starting to move around the map and start creating some videos. So like I said, I kind of had been working on my missions. So without further ado, maybe let's see what else we got going on here. Oh yeah, we can go. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to start reflecting on, and maybe I can make a better video. But right now, so we unpacked engravings. Like I said, I've been enjoying the game and playing it to my leisure. And then the next step, you know, we got engravings pretty much off and running. But the next step is gems. So if you guys starting to get into tier 2 content, like Rondell, the tier 2, but level 3 chaos dungeons, you're going to start getting your gems. You're going to start getting drops from your dailies. You do your 2 chaos dungeon dailies, you're going to start getting level 1 gems dropping. And then they literally pop obviously into your inventory, and then you just go down here to fuse gems. I'm not worried about this stuff. The level 1 gems, like, you're going to get so many of those. But when they do drop, I literally come down here to fuse gem and just fuse them all the way from level 1 to level 2 to level 3 to level 4. So right now, on my guy, I've got level 3 and level 4 gems. And so what they do is they literally just say what they do. They increase damage for Whirlwind, which is like my main ability. And then there's a gem in great, like there's a, if you hit your map and you are in one of the main cities, you can find your gem cutter guy, and they can help tweak. I think it's random. You literally go up to the gem, like the symbol on the map for the gems, and you can tweak what, you know, it's random, but you can eventually tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak until you get the, like if I want, you know, cooldown reduction, increased damage, and whatever, like if there's, like there might be 3 things I can get from Whirlwind, I want those, like, especially because I'm using Whirlwind on cooldown, just all my other abilities. But there's some of those main AOE DPS, because, you know, I'm this, you know, smasher berserk, you know, AOE machine. I want all, you know, all of my AOE abilities to be buffed up first. I mean, yes, I'm using my awakening on cooldown, but, you know, we're going to see, you know, obviously I can go online and look up, you know, what's the best for Berserk. But right now I'm just playing with it. But that was the kind of the next thing I've been working on, is you're going to start doing, obviously, your chaoses. You're going to start getting these gems. Just get them to level 3, level 4. And just like these ones. Crime Hazard I don't have. Mountain Clash I don't have. And Maelstrom I don't think I have. So you can literally just go to Fuse Gem, put the 3 in there, and just fuse it. Literally fuse it. Something random comes out. And we got Whirlwind 12%. Look at that. You literally swapped that in, and now it went up to 12. Right there. Literally random, and it's the one that I wanted. So now my Whirlwind damage is plus 12%. And by literally just clicking a couple buttons. There you go. So that's another reflection. I'll obviously start looking more into this on where there was one video I looked into. It gives you free, not free, but by doing a training ground on learning how to do gems, gave you a box of 10 level 3 gems for free. So you literally come down here. Oh no, you hit escape, excuse me. And you go to your, let's see, where was this? What? Escape, no. Maybe it is down here. Okay, we're gonna unbox this. Storage, blah, blah, blah. So you go to training room, okay? Or maybe it's training area. So you literally teleport, I believe, to the training room, and there's a gem section that you click on, and it will put you into a gem cutting tutorial. It'll show you how to use gems. It'll show you how to cut them. It shows you how to fuse them. At the end of that tutorial, it gives you a reward, and it gives you 10 free level 3 gems. So you guys obviously want to do that if you guys are kind of at the same spot that I am, and you want to kind of, you know, you can look up a video on that. Obviously, you know, I'm not Eventually, I'm going to put together some good guides for this game. I'm going to be able to reflect after I get to tier 3. I can be like, man, what was the things that I really missed? Right now, I'm just giving you the basic stuff that I know, which is how to get some free level 3 gems, okay? So you want to go to the training ground, complete that gem tutorial, you're going to get some free gems, okay? And then they're random, like I said. If you want to dive deep into learning how to tweak them, you go to that gem cutter guy or the gem merchant in the main cities, and you tweak them that way. So that was kind of the next step that I've been working on. Once again, got, I've got 15 Mayhem, 15 Keen Blunt. That's what I've been running. And you guys, when you start realizing and you can start looking at what, when you're waiting for the Arcasia event, when you're waiting for, getting groups for stuff, or you're waiting like in Black Fang's Una's daily quest, you're waiting in that little area. I'm starting to look at what other people are running. I'm looking at what other Mayhem Berserkers are running on their gear. Give them some helpful advice. If you see that they're like, Mayhem is level 13, you can look at their gear and give them some helpful advice, being like, hey, you can go to the auction house right now and spend 2, 3, 5 gold and go buy an earring that has 2 Mayhem on it, and then you got level 15 or level 3 plus 15 Mayhem. You're going to be able to help them out. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm starting to look at what other Berserker warriors are running. See, it gives constructive feedback for myself. If I'm missing something, starting to look at their gems, and you can kind of gauge and see what everybody else around you is doing, or even give you some helpful advice on what they think is the best build, like Raid Leader, or if they're Lightning Fury or Crushing Fist, whatever they're running on their guy. It's very helpful stuff. So this is more of an update video. No real content here besides just reflecting on what I've been working on, and that'll be reflected in the title of this. And these next videos are going to be me working my way through the next area, and hopefully that's, give me some advice, guys. And then until next time, this is Gambler. Stay safe, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.